Plaintiff Marilyn Coyne met the defendant over 5 years ago, and she claims the defendant is a raging alcoholic who likes to fight. Marilyn says the defendant is also a neglectful mother who lets her children run wild, and she's suing her today for the cost of a laptop. Defendant Nicole Clark admits that her children are spoiled, but insists she is not a neglectful mother. Nicole claims Marilyn is nothing but a bully, and she even bullied her over this situation, so she's countersuing for harassment.
Start with you.
Okay, I met Nicole about 5 or 6 years ago. Since I've known her, she's been a raging alcoholic. I mean, her alcoholism has been so bad that last New Year's, we were at a bar and she thought some girl was looking at her crazy. She followed this girl all the way into the bathroom, busted in her stall while the girl was using the bathroom to fight her.
How you know that's who she was busting in there for?
Because I was right behind her, because as her friend, as her friend, I just gotta make sure there's no other friends that jump on her while she's acting crazy. She's also a neglectful mother.
How
She
so?
lets her children.
How so?
She lets her children throw tantrums. She doesn't correct them. Her children act crazy. She just sits on her phone, Facebooks, and just like towards the lazy side, I'd say.
You give me some background.
Well, back in 2007, I started to change my life due to.
You started to chase women.
Change my
your
life.
Oh,
Yeah.
chase. Okay. Chase, change. Okay, I'm sorry.
Because I
On
did,
that note, do you chase women into the stall?
sometimes.
Sometimes? Yeah, and you're not going to fight, are you?
No, just
Well,
love.
you know her business. She like what she likes. Go ahead.
I tried to change my life due to I got my jaw broke twice due to fighting by drinking. But Mary, she's a big bully, and all she does is be mean and antagonize people. And that's why I feel she's coming
What about
at
your
me.
kids? She says you neglect your kids. I thought
I
I'd
don't
give you a
believe in-
chance to respond to that.
I don't believe in beating my kids. I do let them do a lot of stuff that they want, but because I'm the only one they have, and everybody that comes in their life just walks out. So maybe being not as firm with them, I'm wrong, but I didn't grow up getting beat, so I don't feel it's right.
You told her to beat her kids?
She would.
Kids do need a whooping. Like
No.
they definitely do. I wouldn't say beat them, like knock them out on the floor,
That's against
but
the law. I hope you know. In most states, you need to know that. Folks need to know that, whether they want to or not. That's against the law. Your kids can be removed from you now. So keep that in mind while you encouraging people to whoop. So there's other forms of discipline, ma'am. You want some parenting information, though? On how to discipline them without hitting them? Because are they problematic to you?
They're spoiled. That's what it is.
All right, well, we're going to get you some parenting information. Where do you
Okay.
live?
Joliet.
All right. We may have some parenting agencies over there. At least we can get you the information, because I'm with you. I don't want you to spank your children. However, sounds like you might need a little help.
Okay.
All right.
Plaintiff Marilyn Coyne is suing her former friend, who claims Marilyn is nothing but a bully.
Now let's get to the cost of the laptop.
my laptop, I paid $530 for it. I bought it when I just started school. Like I just got like my GED not too long ago.
Good.
And I started back in college, so I needed a laptop because I work full time and going to school full time. I don't have hours to spend at a library typing up papers and stuff. So.
Good. What happened?
In between school and work, I have like a time off, and I work and go to school in the same town, but I don't live in that town. So I used to stop at Nicole's house and do like my homework and stuff, you know, kill some time before I had to go to work. I went to her house and I was typing up my paper and everything. She was sitting right next to me, so she knows my laptop wasn't broken when I was there. While I was typing my paper, we were talking, you know, things that friends do. And when it was time for me to go to work, I left my laptop and my school books on the table. So I left, went to work, and I came back the next morning, got off work at 6 a.m. I came back to her house to grab my stuff, and my laptop wasn't on the table anymore. So I go and I look around for my laptop. I actually find it in the front room. When I open it and turn it on, because it was kind of strange that my laptop wasn't on the table, when I turn it on, the screen's cracked, like a terrible crack. Like you can barely even see the screen. And so I asked Nicole what happened to it. She told me that her son was playing with it, but she said that she didn't see him break it or do anything that he shouldn't have been doing with the laptop. But I don't even know why she let him play with it to begin with.
She lets them do what she wants, and this is costing you some money, it sounds like. When you discussed it with her, did she agree to pay you anything?
When I talked about it with her that day, she agreed to pay me when he first broke it, but when I asked for payment again in May, she told me that she wasn't going to pay for it.
The reason why is because she was harassing me.
Did you ever agree to pay?
I did agree, just because we were best friends.
You agreed to pay the entire amount?
Yes, when I had the amount of money, because I am a single mom, and I told her that I don't have it to give her $500.
And you're saying now you don't want to pay because of the harassment?
Yeah.
All right, tell me about that. That's your counterclaim.
She, for 2 weeks straight, called me every day just to let me know that I better watch my back, she's gonna beat me up, watch where I go, and I just finally told her, you know what, I can't do it. I don't have it, so stop threatening me.
A fighter like you? Like to jump on everybody you see?
I wasn't drunk.
And by the way, you better stop chasing those women in the stall. You're gonna get in trouble. No means no. Go ahead, ma'am. Have you been calling every day threatening her?
No. As a matter of fact, I only asked her for the money for my laptop twice. The day it happened and the day that I was going to get another one. I mean, my laptop...
Did you continue calling her every day, and did you ever threaten her?
That's a lie.
All right, do you have any evidence of that?
I don't.
All right, I'm going to grant you your judgment. She now admits that she agreed to pay. And secondly, your counterclaim is dismissed. There's no evidence of harassment. She doesn't agree that that happened. Have a good day.
I'm glad that I'm finally going to get the money for my laptop that was broken. You know you should have paid for it a long time ago. You know I needed it, and as my friend, you should have taken care of that right away.
Well,
I'm just saying.
I'm sorry, and I just hope we can be friends.
Don't. Anyways. Hardly, but anyways.
If you can relate to any of our cases today, visit my website, askjudgemathis.com, and let me know your question.